Hi, everyone. So my name is Annie, and I wanted to just welcome you to the team and give you some quick tips on how to get your Beachbody business started, and just to also get you going with Facebook, and then some of the ways that we invite people. So first of all, as a new coach, you want to sit down and you want to write down some of your goals with coaching. So what I like to tell my coaches to do is write down simple things like you want to be able to pay for your product. Write down that you want to be able to help 3 people a month. You want to be able to provide some income for your family. So short-term goals like pay for your product, and then also write down some of your maybe long-term goals, like 3 months out. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is just let your coach know what type of coach you want to be. So there's 3 different types of coaches, and you can change along the way. So the first is you're a discount coach. You just want to strictly have your shake at 25% off. You want to enjoy the 25% off all product discount, and that's it. The second type is you want to pay for your product, but you might want to earn a little money along the way. So you want to enjoy the 25% off, but you also, people come to you, you want to be able to start to pay for your product, and have it sort of even out, maybe make a little extra income. And then there's the third coach, which is all in. You're so excited about this business model. You want that discount, but you also want to make this either part-time or full-time, so you can eventually leave, your job, or you can earn income to pay for your kids' colleges, your debt that you have. So you're sort of all in with the business and the building with helping other coaches and having them join your team. So first identify that. And then second, I'm going to take you into my Facebook page, because we run everything through Facebook. And it's really important to sort of set up your Facebook so that you don't have a lot of notifications going off, because that's one thing that new coaches say is, you get in these groups and you get notifications based on everybody in the group. So you want to make sure you're turning those off so you're not overwhelmed and you're focusing on what you need to do. So I'm going to share my screen here. And I'm going to take you into my Facebook. So on the left-hand side, you should probably be in the coach group. And then you might be in one of our, challenge groups. So, Spring into Fitness, and maybe you're in a Coach Basic. So you're not in as many as mine. Obviously, you're maybe in like 2 or 3. So what you're going to want to do first is, if your coach has added you in there, you want to go to your groups and then go to more. And then you want to make sure that you are adding this to a favorite. So the way that you do that is you just click add to favorite, and that will bring it to the top of your Facebook page. And then you want to click on the snowflake. And on the snowflake, you want to make sure that you're adding notifications and you're turning them off. So it should say like all posts, highlights, friends posts off. So that way your Facebook isn't really blowing up as you're, trying to work your business and, and the basics. So obviously add Coach Basics. You might be in a free group that we have. So basically, the coach group is obviously for just coaches to ask questions, and feel free to ask questions in there, because everybody's on the same page, and maybe you have a question somebody else has. You're probably in the Coach Basics, which you will start after you've talked one-on-one with your coach. It's just 2 weeks, 5 posts, no weekends. Just helps you really go over the basics of what we do. And then maybe you're in, a Spring into Fitness, like a challenge group that we have. So you want to make sure that you're adding that to your favorites as well. Okay, so now that you have your Facebook set up on the left-hand side, you also want to make sure that you're not going through your news feed when you're working your business. The reason is because Beachbody Facebook groups together all of your groups, and so if you're like your friends, and then like you're in a coach group, and then you're in a challenge group, so it sort of like meshes everything together, and it's really confusing. So what I do is, if I'm specifically talking about, coaches, then I will go right into my coach group. If I'm specifically going to do something in Coach Basics, I'll go right into, my Coach Basics group. So wherever you're going to go, just go directly through there. The second thing as a new coach is, you want to start to just get comfortable with putting together a list of people that you feel would benefit from these challenges. Because the number one vital skill that we have as coaches is invite. And that's really all you really need to focus on when you're a new coach is inviting, being a product to the product. So obviously drinking Shakeology and sharing it, and using the programs and the products. Don't like vomit, I'm a Beachbody coach, because some people, you just want to be proud that you are doing that, but then share like you doing the workout. Don't use like the pictures that Beachbody gives us. Use you, and you're doing your workout and you're feeling great, and because people are going to relate to you. You're the biggest difference between them joining someone else, or doing the product through you. So how do we get comfortable with inviting? As I mentioned, this is the number one most vital skill. So first you want to just jog down, 20 people that you feel would benefit just from joining one of these groups. So it could be the 21 Day Fix Challenge group or the free group that we have. In the file tab in the coaches group, we have documents. So this is something that you should look over with your coach. And it's under Challenge Pack Scripts. And the one that I stick to the most is the 21 Day Fix Extreme. So if you're in the file tab, you just click on the Challenge Pack Scripts, and then you just pop up the Google Doc for the 21 Day Fix Extreme, 21 Day Fix Regular, and it shows you how to invite people. Save this to your desktop, save this to your phone, wherever you have access, because you can sort of do this business on the go as long as you have what you need there. So really, as a brand new coach, you are just looking for other people to join you and doing this program with you. So friends, family, your warm market is obviously going to be the people that you know that will trust you and join you in this journey. Sometimes they might be a little bit harder to, ask to join. That is very, very typical. So you can still invite them, sometimes it takes some people a little bit longer to warm up to maybe joining. If they say no, then no problem. We hear no all the time. And it's not because they don't want to, join specifically you. It's just that they need to understand a little bit more about it. And I can tell you so many times, if I hear no, it's not now, and they're coming back to you later on at a point when they really need this. So that's pretty cool. But you need to understand that not everybody that you invite is going to say yes. 10 times out of, probably 8 times out of 10, they're going to say no, or they're going to say not now, or they're not going to respond. And you, as a coach, the number one thing that we need to do is following up. We can invite, but if you don't follow up, then nothing is going to happen. That's what we do. We follow up. We let them know we're here. If they say no, we will maybe follow up with them again later. But obviously, this is sort of a numbers game. If you invite way more people, you have the chances of way more people joining you. Obviously, if you invite more people, you're going to increase your no's, which is important because you want to go for no. You want to get yourself out there and, invite. That's the number one thing. So how do we do that? And if you feel uncomfortable inviting, it's completely normal when you first start, because it just, you're getting used to it. As you get to do it, it just becomes part of what we do. And like I said, those people might turn into just, they're watching you, they might join later. Okay, so the first thing, so we pull up this script, right? So you want to obviously invite through Facebook, Instagram, and we're going to go over that, and your coach should go over how to invite on Instagram. But basically, Instagram is super easy. You just search for a hashtag and like fit mom, hashtag fit mom, hashtag fit nurse, fit teacher, and you just ask them, hey, start a conversation. Are you in a fitness group? I have a few fitness groups. I'd love to join you. And then you should have your link for your Facebook on your bio. So again, you're going to go over that with your coach. So let's focus on maybe after the point where you invited on Pinterest or, Instagram, and now you have a friend request. So following up is so important. So any new friend request that I have, I just follow this, the script. So I have that open. I have some friend requests here from doing my invites, outsourcing from Instagram or Pinterest. So what I do is I just click on, the person, I confirm their friendship, and then I message them. And then I just say, thanks for the ad. Are you interested in my group? And that's exactly what it says on the document. So I'm going right for the challenge group. And if they say no, then that's okay. I have the free group. So just focus on inviting right to the 21-day fix challenge. It's quick, it's easy. It's something that's, the 21-day fix is by far the best tool that we have. Obviously, if they don't respond, so you're following up, I follow up usually 3 times with somebody. It's not that they're ignoring you, it's just that they might not look on their Facebook Messenger. These are some examples of what you can post on your wall. These are some posts. If people like something that you posted on Facebook about your 21-day fix, you can, say, oh, I saw that you liked my post. Would you like more information about this? And then, or, hey, I don't want to miss out. I would love to chat with you about this. Or what are you interested in? So those are some things. Option 3 is private message. And this is probably the number one source that coaches get the best results with. And this is so you can obviously start to invite your warm market. And this is a really relaxed, not aggressive invite. You're just saying, hey, how are you? I don't know if this is for you or not, since you probably have your own fitness and clean and eating plan, but a group of us are starting a private 21-day fitness group on Facebook, and we're beginning April 1st or whatever the date is. We have those groups running every month, so you can send these out all the time. I'm looking for someone to join our group. I was wondering if you or anyone you know would be interested. So what you want to do is on your Facebook, you have a good already, warm market, and, you don't have to Beachbody vomit all over your wall. You can simply invite people. And the way that you do that is you just click on your friends, and then you can just type in, anyone that starts with an A. You can work your way through your list of A, anyone that starts with a B, work your list through there. And then you're simply just messaging the person and asking them, if they are interested in your group. Chances are people are sort of interested. They're like, what is that? Maybe they've seen something you posted, maybe they have no idea about it. But this is a great way one-on-one to start inviting people. And again, like you're doing the program, you're doing the products, the program, so they're sort of doing it right along with you. So you can feel comfortable to be like, hey, I'm just starting this too. Like, I think it's gonna be awesome. We should do it together. Follow up, again, so important. I get most of my responses on like the 3rd follow up that I send out. So just saying, did you get my group? I'm moving forward with other people. I was wondering if you're still interested. If they say that they're interested, if they say cost right away, don't give them the price. I want to create a value around the product and the programs and the challenge groups that we offer, because they're so valuable for whatever the challenge pack they decide to choose. In this case, it's 160. But sometimes when you say that right away, people are like, oh no, like they don't even know the value that goes behind it or what it includes. So I say, well, that depends on what you need. How about I ask you a few questions and we can go from there to make sure this is right for you. Does that work for you? So then you say, if they say, yes, I'd like to know information. I'm glad that you're interested. We are starting a 21-day fix, which is a program program of 30 minutes, including a meal plan, easy to follow. Plus we have a group of positive people. Let me know if you have any questions. And then you ask them if it's okay if you ask them a few questions to see if it's right for them. This is so important. You never want to skip this interview process, because this is where you're really building a relationship. So ask 1 or 2 questions. Don't copy and paste this whole thing. But, how many times have you struggled? Nutrition. How many times in the past 5 years you just, tried to lose weight and you couldn't? This is a really popular one that I really like. And then step 3 is inserting their goals. So the goals that they told you, and then why you feel the challenge pack is going to be, the challenge group is going to be good for them. Giving them some more information. So, if they say, yeah, I'm interested, or if they don't respond, say, just checking back. Did you want to continue discussing this? And then sending them the next step of, the videos to watch, and then following up with the videos to watch, saying, what did you like about the videos? So this is also an important thing. You want to see what they actually like about the program. And then explaining, if they say they really like it, I think this would be good for me. Then you tell them exactly what's included in the program. They get all of this for 160 plus you, which is the most valuable person. You ask them if that's doable. And then you send them how to do it. So help them enroll. Put in your screen name. So your screen name should be the one that you signed up with. And then they'll, get it right through you as a coach. So this is number one, like the first thing you should probably be doing as a new coach is just obviously like going over setting up your website. So your coach should have sent you a little document that just helps you set up your Team Beachbody website and your Team Beachbody websites, which are super easy. So if you're going to do that, I can just show you quickly. But you want to make sure you do this because it just takes a quick second and then you never have to do it again. But this is what people are going to, go to when you get to the website. So you're going to go to your teambeachbody.com website and you're going to sign in. And then you're going to go to my dashboard, which is, or actually my coach and then coach online office. So my computer's a little slow. Sorry about that. All right. So coach, I'm already signed in. So you just want to go to your coach and then coach online office. And then under right here, it says my websites. You just want to do your Beachbody coach and your Shakeology. So if you hit English, it will just tell you where to like edit. So you want to put your name and your picture and fill this up. So that's pretty easy. The other thing that you should do is you want to set up your EFT, which is again the way that we get paid. So that's under my business, my EFT, and then you just fill it in so you get a direct deposit. So you don't have to deal with the them shipping it. Some other things that, as a new coach, that to-do list is 30 invites. So focusing on 30 invites a day. The more invites that you're doing, the more that you're growing your business. So just like I showed you how to do them through Facebook, on Instagram, you can invite people on Pinterest. Be proof the products work, Shakeology and workouts. Personal development, always have a book or audible. So personal development is so important in this business because there are people that are going to, what are you doing? And sort of pushing you back. And personal development really, really teaches you that this is part of the process of growing. And so The Slight Edge is a huge book by Jeff Olson. And that's just basically about, doing the little daily things on this to-do list that will eventually help you create that income and that, business that you desire. Follow up. So again, if following up with people who haven't, responded, just like I showed you on the 21-day fix guide. Post in the free group any challenges you are in. So just motivational pictures, just what you're doing, in the group that you're in, that you're participating in, so that your customers know you're there and that you're just getting consistent with it. Coach group. So log into the coach group, like or comment and welcome new coaches. And there's a post a consistency thread. So on your Facebook in the coach group, every day we have a little thread that just helps us stay consistent. So it just will say, what was your workout? How many invites did you do? So follow-ups, personal development, and then people will like it and then they'll comment and that will help them stay consistent, and you can tag your coaches in there as well. And we give a little shout out to those people. Post on Instagram 1 to 3 times a day from the following: Shakeology, healthy meal, inspirational quote, working out, something non-Beachbody that is positive. So if you're going to start to gather a following, you need to be consistent with, posting. If you sort of look at the coach that sponsored you and, or their upline and mimic what they're doing, look at their pictures, follow them. This is a very easy duplicatable business, and you need to be consistent with your, posting. You don't need to post like 1,000 times a day, but, once or twice on Instagram, if you haven't ever done that before, to start to create a following. Posting on your Facebook coach group, free group, Coach Basics, if you're in it, challenge group. So your Facebook wall, people are very sometimes hesitant to post on here, but your private one, I will tell you that people will respond. It takes a little bit of time, but you don't have to, like I said, post like Beachbody ads, post pictures of like you working out, inspirational posts, healthy meals, things like that. So talking about organizing your calls, the National Wake Up Call, which is put on by corporate, by Beachbody, is every Monday at 11 a.m. And then they're always live and you can, the recording. But these are so important to kick off your week. They really help with talking from coaches of different perspectives. As a new coach, when I first started, this is where I got a lot of my ideas, the National Wake Up Call. If you're Coach Basics already, the call is the Coach Basics starts the first 3 Mondays of the month at 9:15. So the first 2 Mondays of the month at 9:15. So it's every first Monday of the month. And then we have calls that first Monday and then the second Monday to help you get started. Our team calls are every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. and we'll post the link in the coach group. But these are really awesome because they're, your coach is on there and your upline coach is on there. And so we as a team have this amazing call where we go over different tips that we're using and, what we're doing on Instagram and how we're finding people, running challenges. So these are really important to get on. Example of posting schedule. So Monday, I usually post about, the coaching opportunity. So people ask me what I post about. And if you don't have any coaches, then you can post about the coaching opportunity. You can look at my wall. You can look at any of your coaches' wall. Usually I do this 2 times per month. So I ask, if anyone's interested in joining my team. And Monday's a great day because a lot of people are going back to work and they're thinking, wow, this would be awesome if I could do, what they do and stay home or work from home or wherever. Tuesday is a transformation Tuesday. So a picture of somebody's before and after photo or progress photo from our team. And people are so amped to share that with you. It's pretty awesome. So you can just post in the group about that or ask your coach to find a picture to give somebody a shout out. Wednesday, something about Shakeology, how it's helping you, how, you're making it, how delicious it is. Thursday, a Beachbody workout. So you doing a workout. Sometimes I do like a throwback Thursday. Friday, like a motivational quote. So simple, easy, but this helps you start to become consistent with your posting. So this is the new coach to-do list. And this is basically what new coaches should just focus on is inviting, being a product of the product and being, active in the groups. And then, follow-up's important and personal development is very important. So I hope this was a good overview of some of the things that you can do to get started as a new coach with inviting and following up. But if you just set up the basic things and do Coach Basics, you will do amazing. Look at other people's Instagram profiles and see like how they set up their profile. Instagram is super easy. People ask me all the time about it. And the way that I have my Instagram set up, if you go to my name is whatever the asterisk is, the A, Annie Wallace. So Annie with a Y and then Wallace. If you look at my profile, I have a link to my Facebook in there. And when you hit edit profile, first you want to make sure it's public. And then you want to make sure your link is in there. So you just go to, where you find your Facebook link is right here. So you just go to your homepage and it's right here. And then you just want to add that into your Instagram. And that way when people are looking at you and you're sending invites, they can friend request you because most everything we do is on Facebook. So outsourcing on Instagram to bring them to Facebook. So 30 invites a day is what I focus on. You can use Pinterest to do that. So if you were going to go to my Pinterest, and again, like I mentioned, inviting is the number one thing when you're new. So this is the main thing that you should probably focus on. So my Pinterest has my Facebook link on here. And then, a little bit of snippet about myself. And then if I invite on Pinterest, they can just click the link and it'll bring them to my Facebook. And that's where I can follow up with them about the 21-day fix. So those are the 2 sources that I use and I think are the easiest for new coaches to start inviting. And then obviously your warm market, which I showed you how to invite people through Facebook. So I think that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, this new coach to-do list is in the coach file tab. and it's an easy way to help you get started with just doing the basics. And this document is also in the file tab. All right, thanks guys.